peaceful evening. I never suspected Inspector Lestrade would shortly be accusing me of the murder of a man I had yet to meet.
Do you like Dvorak?
Yes, you must play him sometime. I have been. Oh.
Do you care to go out?
Why?
Oh, I know, it's a walk somewhere. I feel restless.
Why don't you read, Holmes?
What, about the tigers of India?
Well, it's jolly interesting, especially about the female of the species.
Female of the species usually is.
It says here that they often attack when you think they're going to run, and run when you think they're going to attack.
Fascinating. Here.
Oh, no, really, Holmes.
Now, come. The exercise will do you good. You mustn't allow yourself to vegetate and grow static. Especially a man of your former violent habits. Tiger hunting in India, horse marches, Watson. Come on.
All right, then. All right. All right. But only a short one, mind. Because this is no time to go promenading. Blast. Bring my hat, will you?
There you are, boy. Anything wrong?
Well, look. Look, this isn't my coat. It's very like it, but it just isn't.
Too small?
Well, yes.
Well, you probably picked someone else up at the...
But... No, Oh, look. There's a letter on here. Maybe it's got an address. Well, it doesn't make any sense.
Let's see. 12 heroes with broken feet. Unsigned.
Well, it sounds silly to me.
Written by a woman and dashed off in a hurry, too. It is a bold hand, Watson. A woman of strength and character. Capable of violence, I'd say. Like your tiger's friend.
Which of you two gentlemen, Dr. Watson?
I am, sir.
Thank goodness I found you, Doctor. The cloakroom attendant at the club told me this must be your coat, and yes, I see you have it, Doctor.
As a matter of fact, we've only just discovered the mistake. In fact, we were on our way back to the... I say, would you mind, Holmes?
Yes, of course. Thank you. There we are. Oh! So sorry. There we are.
Thank you, Doctor, and thank you. Good night, gentlemen. I'm sorry about the mistake.
Good night. Good night. I say, Holmes.
Yes, I know. He took your hat.
Oh, no, now, really, that's gone too far. There's a limit to these things. Really, these people.
Well, don't worry about it, Holmes. The cloakroom attendant at the club will know his name and address.
Well, it doesn't matter about that. It's just like wearing another chap's hat, you know. It's a personal thing. A hat like a toothbrush.
It's under the title, I see. The family crest. Been to Russia, too. Samovar. A nice pair of icons.
You know, it was beginning to rain when we came in here. I hope that chap's had the decency not to get my hat absolutely soaked.
Watson. I see he composes, too. Well, someone does.
Holmes, what do you think you're doing? You just can't start barging into a chap's house and start playing his piano.
The violin is really my instrument, Watson, but I have a certain facility with the piano, even if I do say so. Do you know what this piece is called?
No, I don't. I couldn't care less. We should stop playing that thing.
The Spider's Web, a ballet, apparently. And at this point, the spider attacks the fly.
You gentlemen wish to see my husband? I'm Mrs. Chelton.
How do you do? I'm Dr. Watson. This is my friend, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
Madam, I've come here to return your husband's hat. He left it in our flat this evening.
I thank you. I'm afraid my husband isn't home, Dr. Watson.
Well, I wonder if you'd be good enough to ask him if, at his earliest convenience, he could return mine.
My husband has other hats. Perhaps you...
Oh, no. Thank you very much indeed. I'm very partial to my own. Well, I'm sorry to have disturbed you, Mrs. Johnson.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes, madam?
May I ask, did my husband go to your flat to consult you professionally?
No, he merely came to return Dr. Watson's coat, which he had also taken by mistake.
Then, Mr. Holmes, I would like to consult you professionally.
My services are always available to anyone who has genuine need of them.
My husband is in trouble.
He gave us that impression.
He's being blackmailed.
By whom?
6 months ago, we returned to London from St. Petersburg, where my husband was military attaché. During his stay in St. Petersburg, he met a ballerina named Olga Yaklanov.
Yaklanov? Oh, yes, the premier danseuse with the St. Petersburg Imperial Ballet.
Yes, the troupe is playing in London now. They've been here all week. When my husband met Yaklanov in Russia, they became friendly. Oh, it was nothing more than friendship. You see, my husband is an amateur composer, and their friendship was based on mutual love of music.
I see.
During their friendship, my husband disclosed some military secrets unthinkingly to Yaklanov. She demanded £5,000, but then he was transferred to London. Now she's renewed her demands.
Your husband has told you of this?
Only of the original demand in St. Petersburg, but I know that she's renewed it here in London.
Do you expect him back this evening?
I don't know. His whole routine has been upset. Mr. Holmes, you must help.
Madam, I detest blackmail in any form. You'll hear from me tomorrow. Oh, by the way, what was the dancer's name?
Yaklanov.
Oh, yes. I wonder, would you mind writing it down for me? Thank you, madam.
Oh, madam, about my hat, I wonder...
Yes, Dr. Watson?
Well, no, it doesn't matter. Did you knock on the door? There's a knock.
I am inside, Watson, not outside.
Well, it must have been somebody else. Wasn't me. I'm inside, too.
Ah, Inspector. Rather late for Scotland Yard to be up and about, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry to get you out of bed at this time of night, Mr. Holmes. But not a very pleasant business I've come about either.
Oh, look, I say, my hat.
Dr. Watson.
Holmes, look what this chap's done to it. It's absolutely soaked.
Dr. Watson, do you wish to make a statement? You're not obliged to, but I must warn you that anything you say will be taken down and may be used as evidence.
I won't half give this chap a piece of my mind when I catch up with him. I really will. What? What did you... Who'll use what to get... Holmes, what's he talking about?
Dr. Watson, I must question you in connection with the murder of the Honorable Harry Shelton.
Murder? I'll murder him when I catch up with him. What?
Mr. Shelton was found murdered in St. James's Park, and your hat, Dr. Watson, was found beside the body.
An embarrassing predicament, eh, Watson? Can you explain it?
Well, what do you mean, can I explain it? Well, you know perfectly well how Shelton got my hat. Well, tell the man, tell him.
Straight, how was Sheldon murdered?
Stabbed, Mr. Holmes. In the back. And we haven't been able to find a weapon yet.
Any other suspects? I mean, apart from my old friend Watson here?
Well, no, unless footpads did it. I'm sorry, Dr. Watson. That's evidence, you know.
Holmes, will you kindly tell the Strayed how my hat got mixed up in this affair?
Patience, Watson. Patience. Now, go get yourself dressed. We're going to St. James's Park. If you don't mind waiting a moment, Lestrade. Oh, officer, you might keep an eye on Dr. Watson while he dresses. You never know. He may try and get out through the window.
Well, and this is a fine example of British justice. A fella comes and pinches your hat and you accuse me of murdering him to get it back. I've never heard of such a thing in my life. I think of all the cups of tea you've had free with us. It makes me absolutely...
Well, the body was lying about here, Mr. Holmes.
I see. You removed it immediately.
Well, almost immediately. Can't have bodies lying about St. James's Park, you know. Anyhow, it was raining.
Yes, of course. And the poor fellow may have taken cold. Oh, most considerate of you, Lestrade. It doesn't matter what evidence you may have destroyed.
Well, from what you tell me on the way up here, things are beginning to take shape.
You found anything in his overcoat?
No, nothing. Only that note you were talking about. You know the one with the 12 heroes with the broken feet? Oh, that doesn't mean anything, I'm sure.
No, I suppose not, Lestrade. And you were saying that things were beginning to shape up, eh?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, Sheldon met this woman in St. Petersburg. She comes to London with the ballet, and she wants to renew the friendship. He doesn't. So she lures him in here and stabs him. Very excitable, these Russian women. Take things like that seriously, you know.
So all you have to do is place her here in the park, eh, Lestrade?
Exactly.
You have all the evidence you need that she was here.
I have?
The note, Lestrade. It tells Sheldon to meet her here tonight.
Well, I don't see it. 12 heroes with broken feet. What have 12 heroes with broken feet to do with her meeting him here tonight?
The numeral 12, Lestrade, obviously refers to 12 o'clock, midnight.
Well, what about the heroes with the broken feet?
A slight confusion on the lady's part. Probably the influence of Cockney stagehands. She added an H where there shouldn't have been one.
What?
Then spell it as she spelled it, but without the H.
E-R-O-S.
Precisely, and here he is. Cupid, the Greek god Eros, with his broken feet.
Oh, I see. Oh, then we have our murderess.
It would appear so, wouldn't it?
And now the case is solved, perhaps I can go home and soak my feet.
No, I know nothing. Please leave me alone. Please, you will go.
Madam, I assure you...
Where is Sergei? Oh, Sergei, come quick, help me. They want to hang your poor little Petrushka. Where is Sergei?
Madam, we...
Go away, you're a bad man. Disappear, please disappear. What is that?
The spider's web. Sheldon wrote it.
Mademoiselle, perhaps you'll be good enough to write as I dictate. 12 heroes with broken feet.
I do not do it, I swear. He was dead already when I go to meet him.
You wish to make a statement, madam? You're not obliged to do so, but I warn you that anything you say will be taken down and may be used in evidence.
He's got that expression on the brain, don't you?
I do nothing except dance. I do not kill. I am dancer. You do not believe me. Look, I show you.
Madam, please. Please, madam, I implore you.
Sergei, they say I kill Harry Chilton. Me, Yaklanov. Tell them I cannot kill you in a fly.
Who are you? Well,
How do you harm Mademoiselle Yaklanov like this?
I am Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard. And Madam Yaklanov...
And I am Sergei Smirnov, the director of the St. Petersburg Imperial Ballet. The Tsar himself shall hear of this outrage.
Then, Mr. Smirnov, perhaps you would be good enough to explain the exact relationship between Madam Yaklanov and Mr. Sheldon. Madam appears to be, to say the least of it, incoherent.
So you had an acquaintance with Sheldon in London?
Yes, Sergei. I saw him again. I meet Harry in St. Petersburg. He does not wish to be soldier boy, he tells me. He wishes to make beautiful music like Tchaikovsky.
Uh-huh.
He play his music for me. I say, Harry, you must be better soldier boy than you are music maker. You must be. It is not possible to be worse.
Such music, like noises in the air. He was ridiculous. Yes?
Why was he looking at you like that, madam?
He has written ballet since he left St. Petersburg. The spider's web, he call it. He wish me to dance the spider.
No.
Me, Yaklanov, a spider. It is crazy.
And tonight you arranged to meet him in St. James's Park after the evening performance.
Yes, to tell him it is finished. No more will I listen to his music.
And did you meet him in the park?
Yes, but I was a little late. It was very dark. I see Harry on the ground, dead.
I see. You saw no weapon?
No weapon. I'm frightened. I ran away.
Not bad, Mr. Smirnoff. It has certain merit.
Merit? Oh, who could possibly dance to noises like that? Here, listen. At the beginning, even, it is all wrong. Look, it should go like this. In 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3.
Very pretty, Mr. Smirnoff. But we happen to have a murder on our hands.
Oh, madam, does this dagger belong to you?
Yes, I killed myself with it.
Oh, now, really, madam, there's no need to go that far.
I believe, Watson, the lady means she kills herself with it in the ballet.
Yes, in the ballet.
There are some interesting traces of blood on that Lestrade.
No, it is not true.
I'm afraid, madam, I'll have to ask you to accompany me to Scotland Yard for further questioning.
You will go, Olga. It is only bluff.
Yes, Sergei. I will dress.
I will telegraph the Tsar. Himself. Personally. You will see. There may even be war. War! War! Bang!
Foreigners. Women. Nobody could be logical about them. Not even Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes, can't you think sitting down? This is the 3rd time I've read this page already.
Yeah, Klarnov's handwriting. That's what baffles me. The hand of a strong woman. And yet you saw her, Watson. No will of her own. Absolutely no will. It's illogical.
Well, the inspector seemed to think the same thing, but he's built up a pretty logical case against her with your help.
Perhaps too logical. Attack when you expect them to run, and run when you expect them to attack.
You know, Sheldon wrote pretty bad music. That could be a motive for murder. Thought about it myself on occasion.
But this handwriting, Watson, if only I could get to the bottom of it.
I say, Holmes, do you think they could let me have my hat back before the trial? I mean, the thing might drag on for days. Lestrade keeps on saying it's evidence.
Nope. There's only one thing to do. Have Lestrade confront Sergei Smirnoff with Mrs. Chilton.
Why?
Because it's perfectly obvious why and by whom Chilton was killed. The only thing I can't get to the bottom of is this mysterious business of the handwriting.
Do you know who murdered Sheldon, then?
Yes, of course I do. Don't you? Then you never met Sergei Smirnoff before, Mrs. Chilton, either in St. Petersburg or London.
No, Mr. Holmes.
Not Mr. Smirnoff, as long as you ask me to, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, good.
Ah! Mr. Brazier!
I beg your pardon?
I am furious! Right in the midst of rehearsal, I am dragged away.
Well, I'm sure the good inspector apologized most profusely, Mr. Smirnoff. I don't believe you've met Mrs. Chilton. Chilton.
Who?
Mrs. Chilton.
Ah, murder.
Then perhaps, Mr. Smirnoff, you'd be good enough to play the introductory music to the Spider's Web Ballet for Mrs. Chilton, as you did for us last night. Eh? Didn't it strike you as curious, Lestrade, that Mr. Smirnoff should know Chelton's ballet music, which wasn't composed until after Chelton left St. Petersburg?
Well,
Yaklanoff didn't show it to him. She did everything she could to hide their meetings. That left only one place where he could have learnt that music. Here, in this house, at that piano, in Chelton's absence, naturally.
I don't follow you, Holmes.
The budding affair of the heartless trade was not, as Mrs. Chelton would have us believe, between her husband and Mademoiselle Yaklanoff, but between herself and Mr. Smirnoff.
Between Smirnoff and Mrs. Chelton?
Ridiculous. Then how did you learn Chelton's ballet?
Do you wish to make a statement, sir? You're not obliged to do so, but I warn you that anything you say will be taken down and maybe...
Are these the shoes you meant, Holmes?
I believe so, Watson. Mrs. Chelton, did you by any chance go out last night after Dr. Watson and I departed?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yet these are the shoes you were wearing. If you didn't go out, how do you account for the mud on the soles and the blades of grass? It didn't start to rain until after we left.
Mr. Holmes, I don't think it's necessary that I explain anything.
You mean she did it, or he did it, or both? Who are you accusing of murder, Holmes?
Mrs. Chelton, alone.
So you killed for love of me?
And accomplished the double task of placing the guilt on Mademoiselle Yaklanoff. You undoubtedly found her note in your husband's pocket.
To kill for love. I can understand. But to blame poor little Olga, that I will never forgive. Who would replace her in the ballet?
You seem to forget, Mr. Holmes, that the dagger was found in Mademoiselle Yaklanoff's room.
Ah, yes, the dagger. When did Mrs. Chelton have the dagger, Mr. Smirnoff?
3 days ago. I forget to leave it here after the ballet. The next day, Helene returned it to me.
With a few drops of her own blood on it.
Holmes, are you sure this time?
I was almost sure from the beginning, Lestrade. I just couldn't explain the handwriting and the temperament. And there really wasn't a logical explanation. I mean, the strong-minded woman with the weak handwriting, and the weak-minded woman with the strong handwriting. The inconsistency of the female, Watson. Yet she was clever in engaging me to make sure that Mademoiselle Yaklanoff would be suspected.
Mrs. Chelton, I must ask you to come with me to Scotland Yard. Do you wish to make a statement? You're not obliged to, but I warn you that anything you say will be taken down and may be used in evidence.
I must go and free poor little Olga from prison. She has suffered so. She'll dance so much better now. Oh!
You mean then, Holmes, that you knew Mrs. Chelton had committed the murder, but the one thing that confused you was her handwriting?
Her handwriting and character, Watson. The evidence was logical, but the personalities were not.
Well, they were logical enough in their way, Holmes. They were just feminine.
Yes, that's it, Watson. They were just feminine. I must devote more time to that, Watson. I must devote more time to that.
Dr. John Watson. I share a flat at 221B Baker Street with a young man named Sherlock Holmes. This would normally be a simple statement of simple fact. But I had learned in the first few weeks of our association that the normal process of returning home was in itself an adventure. I never knew what to expect. I seldom expected what I found. I had decided to spend a quiet evening at home, and I was determined not to become involved in any new scheme that Holmes would invent.
Sulfate gas. Oh? Do you remember the Dietrich case, when the defense tried to prove that no one could produce a deadly poison without a trained chemist?
No.
Well, I'm going to try it now. With kitchen utensils and a secondary school chemistry book. I knew it could be done. There it is, Watson. Brilliant.
Now you've done.
That woman was guilty as a vulture. Clever, too.
Holmes, I wish you wouldn't forget that we've got to live in these rooms.
Can't imagine why the prosecution didn't think of this.
The gentleman arrived here in a hansom. Appears to be coming up here.
What else did you notice about our visitor?
Why, no, I say about 30-ish, conservatively dressed, a man of modest means. What do you think, Holmes?
I don't know. I didn't see him. You did.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Oh, excuse me. Boy, you come in, will you?
Good morning. Is this Sherlock Holmes' flat?
Yes, indeed. Oh, sulfate gas.
Oh.
Mr. Holmes has been experimenting. That's Mr. Holmes.
How do you do, Mr. Holmes? How do you do?
I must apologize for calling upon you without an appointment, Mr. Holmes, but it is urgent.
May I present my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson?
How do you do?
How do you do? Now then, Mr. Winthrop. Mr. Harvey Winthrop, isn't it?
Have we met before, sir?
No, but you mustn't underestimate your reputation. Won't you come in? And sit down.
Thank you.
Over there.
I had heard your powers of observation were remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Perhaps you also know the purpose of my visit.
I can only say it's a personal matter.
How do you know?
It is always a personal matter when one consults me rather than the police.
Of course. But my reason to see you actually concerns my elder brother, John. It is he who controls the family wealth. In the event of his death, I would be sole heir.
Does his death seem imminent?
Well, his life has been threatened.
In what way?
I noticed you didn't ask by whom.
You took pains to point out that only you would benefit by your brother's death. If you knew who made the threat, you wouldn't be so concerned with your own innocence.
You're right. I do not know who's making these threats. Actually, I don't even know if it is a who.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Well, it is possibly a what, Dr. Watson. In this case, the heritage of every old family. The family legend.
What is the Winthrop legend?
Every member of the family, destined for a violent death, finds about his person silver coins.
Silver coins? Oh, you mean like those silver coins the pirates use, called pieces of 8?
Exactly, Dr. Watson. Pieces of 8 as a warning, and at the time of death, a gold doubloon.
Have these coins any special significance?
30 years ago, my father was killed by a fall down the stairs in the main hall of Winthrop Manor. A gold doubloon was found under his body.
Was he actually seen to fall downstairs?
No. The manor was closed and has remained so ever since.
I assume your brother has discovered several silver coins.
Each day for the past 7 days.
I see. What has been his reaction?
He has decided for the first time in 30 years to reopen Winthrop Manor.
In defiance of the legend.
Exactly. We are going to be there this weekend.
Who is we?
My brother, my fiancée, and myself. And I would like you two, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, to be there as well.
Well, that's very good of you, sir.
Do you have any other evidence to substantiate your belief?
I was very young in those days, but I can still remember the sight of my father's body at the bottom of those stairs.
Dr. Watson and I will arrive at Winthrop Manor this Friday night.
Oh, thank you very much. If there is anything I can do until then, or if there's any question you want to ask me before, please don't hesitate to call upon me at any time.
We'll do that.
Thank you. Again, thank you, gentlemen.
Not at all. Good day, User. Good day.
Well, Holmes, what do you think?
I think it's amazing the extent to which people will go to obscure the simple facts of murder or threatened murder.
You don't believe in the legend?
Nonsense.
Well, but after all, Holmes, you said yourself that these things very often have a basis of fact.
The odor lingers. There was no mention of that in the Dietrich's case.
I'm a man of science myself, Holmes, you know that. And yet there are things that happen every day for which they have no logical explanation.
How would Mrs. Dietrich's have removed the odor?
Of course, it could work equally well both ways. Winthrop himself admitted that in the event of his brother's death, he was the heir to the estate. His visit here might have been a blind.
The solution of a murder, Watson, is infinitely easier than the prevention. We have committed ourselves to a weekend in a drafty manor house that has been closed for 30 years. We will watch and we will wait. And in time, we will apprehend the persons or ghosts, who will commit the murder of the Winthrop Legend.
Please come in.
Thank you.
The thunder was making so much noise, I wasn't certain I heard you knock.
Yes, I think we got here just in time.
Yes, we were worried that you were caught in the storm. I'm Mrs. John Winthrop.
How do you do? I'm Dr. Watson. This is Sherlock Holmes.
How do you do?
I'm very pleased to meet you. You can leave your things here and go into the sitting room. We managed to get it comfortably warm. I'll have your luggage brought up to your rooms. You'll have to excuse the inconveniences of the house. My husband's decision to spend the weekend here was rather sudden. And I'm afraid we're understaffed.
Please don't concern yourself with us, Mrs. Winthrop. I'm sure we'll be very comfortable.
Oh, there you are. I'm glad you made it before the storm. I see you've already met my sister-in-law.
Yes, we have.
How do you do?
Oh, Harvey, perhaps you can show Dr. Watson and Mr. Holmes to their rooms.
Yes, sir, you probably want to freshen up.
Good evening, gentlemen.
This is my brother, John Winthrop. Dr. Watson.
How do you do?
How do you do? How do you do?
How do you do, sir?
I hope you'll be comfortable. Or as comfortable as possible in a house that's been closed for 30 years. I feel I should apologize.
Not at all, sir. I'm sure everything will be fine.
I hope so. Come down to the sitting room when you're ready. It's a bit more cheerful there.
Let me show you to your rooms, gentlemen.
Come along, my dear. You didn't mention your brother was married.
Didn't I? I thought I had.
Then surely she would be the heir to the estate if anything should happen to your brother.
No, the estate upon his death goes to the next male member of the family.
Oh, I see.
How did Mrs. Winthrop lose her sight?
It was a riding accident, shortly after they were married. My sister-in-law is a remarkable woman, Mr. Holmes. She took to her new way of living with cheerfulness and thoroughness.
Yes, it's always encouraging to hear of such cases. And it reflects great credit on those surrounding the patient.
Oh, Peg, I want you to meet...
Dr. Watson. And you must be Sherlock Holmes. Harvey has told me so much about you.
Gentlemen, my fiancée, Miss Margaret Hall.
How do you do?
How do you do, Miss Hall?
John and Alice are in the drawing room, darling. We'll be down shortly.
All right, darling. I think we're going to have a wonderful weekend, in spite of this old house. Don't keep yourselves from us too long, gentlemen.
You're a very lucky man, Mr. Winthrop. She's a lovely girl.
As a matter of fact, you know, there's some very good hunting country around here. Do you go in for that sort of thing, Mr. Holmes?
On occasion, sir. Not very often, thank you.
My wife thinks I'm a bit reckless. She worries about my neck. A glass, my dear. That appears to be a preoccupation with more than one member of your family, sir.
You mean my brother, too? And the reason for your being here? Nonsense.
I said the same thing.
And you agree with me? You, too, think it's a lot of rubbish?
I don't think we're referring to the same thing, sir.
I'm talking about the legend, of course.
Ah, I see.
May I ask, sir, what precautions you've taken against it?
What would one do? How does one fight a myth? Well, what's your opinion, Mr. Holmes? Should I take this matter seriously?
You are obviously taking it seriously by defying it. By coming down here to prove that it doesn't exist.
Jove, I hadn't thought of it like that. You're dead right, of course. But let me put it like this. Do you really believe the legend is dangerous?
You are obviously overlooking the second conclusion, sir. If the legend is real and beyond our understanding, then your life may be being threatened by the supernatural. If we rule that out, then the threat has a very realistic source. In either case, the threat remains.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
But there are just the 6 of us here, Mr. Holmes. Surely if there is danger for John, it couldn't come from any of us.
There are just the 6 of us now, Miss Hall. But now there are 7.
John, what is it?
Nothing, my dear, nothing at all. I think we'd better go into dinner.
Excellent idea.
I don't like it, Holmes.
Neither do I, Watson. Neither do I.
Oh, come in, Watson. Oh, don't be alarmed, old chap. I don't think this contraption has been fired for centuries.
You could hardly expect me to know that from here, Holmes.
It seems it's working after all.
I wanted to talk to you about that dinner we just had.
Oh, yes. Excellent, Doc. Don't you agree?
Well, it was better than the conversation, or lack of conversation, I grant you.
Well, quite natural under the circumstances. Everyone's suspecting things they'd rather not say.
What do you make of it, Holmes?
Did you realize that young Harvey Winthrop was in love with Alice before she married his brother?
Holmes, you're fantastic. How did you determine that?
He told me.
Oh.
Oh, have you got a match, Watson?
Yes, I think I should have. Holmes, look.
Yes, I know. I slipped it in your pocket during dinner.
You what?
I just wanted to see how easy it was to plant those things on someone else.
Well, really, Holmes, for all you know, I might...
He's dead. Neck broken.
A gold doubloon.
What's happened? Will someone tell me? What's happened?
And now, we return to the case of the Winthrop Legend. Had quite a time getting back here. The roads are turning bad.
Harvey Winthrop.
Good evening, sir. Could you get everybody together and see if we can try and get this thing sorted out? Where's the body?
Over there.
Broken neck. Died instantly.
What do you say? You up there?
Oh, good evening, Constable.
That is Mr. Holmes. I've spoken to you about him.
Oh, yes. Good evening to you, Mr. Holmes. Glad to have you on this case.
His wife.
Been a terrible shock for her.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, I'd like to discuss this case with you. I've got several theories. Dr. Watson was telling me coming down in the carriage.
I think it would be better if she retired for a while. These will help.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Watson summarized the legend for me on the way down, but quite frankly, Mr. Holmes, I would say we're opposed to a devilish mind here.
Holmes, really? I don't know. What on earth do you think you're doing?
A button. At the very least, the very least. Observe, Watson, I've almost torn a button loose.
Oh, so I should think after all those acrobatics. Are you going to sit like that all evening?
And yet the late Mr. John Winthrop fell down a long flight of exceptionally sharp stone stairs without damaging his clothing.
What's that? I'd better check.
Yes, I think you had.
He may not have torn a button, but he suffered some very severe damage to his neck, I'd like to remind you.
An indisputable fact, my dear Watson.
Well, what are you getting at, Holmes?
That's right. Now we're getting somewhere. Come on, Watson, let's examine the situation more thoroughly. The killing blow was struck at the back of the neck, is that right?
It was. He must have struck the edge of the stairs. He fell.
Stone. Edge is quite sharp. The wound be deeper, more pronounced, Watson. Would you re-examine the injuries like a good fellow?
Mm-hmm. Well, the skin's broken, but not unusually so. Still, it's difficult to know the position of the body when he fell.
I agree with Mr. Holmes.
Winthrop and the blind woman were at the top of the stairs when he fell.
Mm-hmm. And in a position to have pushed him down.
Right.
You then imply that Miss Hall, being downstairs all the time, may be ruled out as a suspect.
Well, I should take that as a prima facie proof of her innocence.
Do you really think so, Watson?
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Who are you accusing, Mr. Holmes?
Your fiancé.
Holmes?
You're insane. Not at all, I assure you. Your brother didn't fall down these stairs. He was killed, struck by a blow from behind, very probably in this room. His body was then placed at the foot of the stairs, and the legend having been carefully reawakened, and the manner in which your father met his death, and the gold doubloon, all led you to the obvious conclusion.
She couldn't have done it.
I assure you she could.
But Holmes, she had no motive. The estate now passes to Harvey Winthrop.
Well, yes, I'm the only one who had a motive.
I would say you and the lady you are going to marry.
Are you going to report her to the police?
Less than useless, I'm afraid. No court in this world would ever convict her on the evidence we have.
Well, assuming you're right, and mind you, to me, it's only an assumption, there's nothing we can do.
Yes, there is. We can at least remove the assumption. Come with me, gentlemen, into the drawing room.
Constable, I didn't know you were there.
Just looking around, routine, you know, miss.
Of course. Did you want to see me?
Not especially, miss. A few more things to check up on.
The rest lies completely in your hands.
Alice is resting now. Not sleeping, but... Oh, this whole thing is horrible.
If you'll forgive us, Dr. Watson has a medical certificate to fill out.
Yes, I should attend to that.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. At your service, my good constable.
That Holmes. What a peculiar man.
What? Oh, Holmes, yes, he is, isn't he? Peg,
Yes?
Well, this is difficult to say.
What is, darling?
In light of what's happened, I think it's best we break off our engagement.
Break off? But why?
Well, there's certain to be a mess in the papers about all this.
Oh, you needn't worry about me, darling.
Well, actually, it's Alice I'm thinking of.
Alice?
Yes, she'll be so terribly alone now. In a way, I feel responsible for her.
You love her. You've always loved her. And now that your brother's dead, you...
You mustn't think that. There's something else.
What else? Why this sudden protective fatherly interest?
10 years ago, Alice and I went riding across the moors. I started a race. Her horse broke away from her, and she could stop him. He took a high fence and fell.
And Alice became blind. But you can't live with that for the rest of your life. It was an accident. It was unfortunate, but it shouldn't influence our relationship now.
I'm afraid it does. To me.
John dies, and you take Alice. That's funny. That's really ironic.
Ironic? What makes you see irony in such a situation?
I don't know. I just meant nothing. Just an expression.
Very interesting choice of words, I might add. Alas, I must confess we were eavesdropping. Is there anything you'd like to confess, Miss Hall?
What does this mean?
You spoke of irony. Such a choice word. You didn't kill John Winthrop so that Harvey could share the family fortune with Alice. You'd have seen to that in time.
You're insane. I couldn't have pushed John down the stairs. I was at the bottom myself.
Well, you were in a perfect position to strike him with this. And then, very thoughtfully, placed the end in the fire to remove any evidence of the blow.
No court in the world would convict me on evidence like that.
You're quite right, Miss Hall. But you know the facts. And we know the facts.
But surely, Holmes, something can be done.
I don't think so, Watson. The young lady used her wits at an ancient legend. And a murderess walks free.
But it's a gold doubloon.
And she said no court in the world would ever convict her.
you in half for a thing like that.
Talking about, let go of me.
This here's what I'm talking about. This chicken claw with a ribbon around it, which you hung over my table.
You're crazy. Why would I want to do a thing like that for? Let go of me.
Don't lie to me. You did it while I was singing.
Let go of me, I tell you. You're hurting me.
I'll do more than that if you don't tell the truth. Spit it up! All right. Maybe I need some air. That's right. Maybe I need some air.
Joko Faraday. Yeah?
Holmes, see who that is, will you? I'm in the tub. Holmes! Holmes, are you there? Oh, confound that fellow. He might as well say when he's going out. Just a minute, I'll be right with you.
Hey, how are you, Doc? I can't go over here any minute. You better get the instruments ready.
Instruments? What are you talking?
Yes, the surgicals, the forceps and all that lot. Poor old squirrel got a bullet in the arm.
What? In the arm? Squirrel?
Yes, you know, squirrel. How's he looking? Fellow went alongside. Huh? What was with us in Liverpool?
What?
When we did that strafe in that pickle factory.
Squirrel? Pickle factory? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you trying to squeeze out of the gang, Doc, because if you are, you're going to be knocked off just like that.
Now, you look here. I'll give you till I count 3 to get out of that door, and I'll throw you and your squirrel into the street.
Now, listen, Doc. Is this 221B Baker Street, or ain't it?
Yes.
And are you Doc Watson, or ain't you?
Yes.
And you're the bloke.
All right, you asked for it.
I'm off it, Doc. There's probably the rest of the gang.
Come in.
Arrest that man. Rather an effective disguise, eh, Watson?
Holmes, this time you have finally gone too far. I shall go straight out now and find another flat.
Watson, haven't you forgotten something?
Very well. But when I return, it's goodbye.
I've never seen him in such a temper.
Oh, he'll get over it. Won't you sit down, Inspector Lestrade?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, is there anything unusual on hand?
No. Well, nothing in particular.
I see.
Now, crime is on the wane in London.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Well, I suppose you have read about the killing outside a riverside pub. The victim's name was Jocko Faraday.
Oh, yes, I remember. There were some strange circumstances connected with his death.
Yeah, strange indeed. A chicken claw, to be exact. Of course, I never dreamed for a moment we'd end up discussing this case, but, well, it just so happens that, well, I have it here with me.
Ah.
Now, do you like to take a look?
Oh, thank you. Is this the first time that a chicken claw has appeared in connection with the death?
No, the second.
What was the first victim's name?
Shackle. Howard Shackle.
Was there any connection between him and Faraday?
Not as far as I could trace. Now, Shackle was in textiles up in Manchester. Oh, very respectable. Faraday was the first mate aboard a cargo ship called the, Gloria North.
Yet they both seem to have Trinidad in common.
What?
Trinidad. Only a person who had lived some time in Trinidad would understand such a warning.
What warning?
The chicken's claw, of course. In certain areas of Trinidad, a chicken's claw bound with a black ribbon is a death warning.
Holmes, are you sure?
Holmes? I've decided to give you one more chance.
Oh, good. Then perhaps you'll come with us as soon as I've got out of this and had a wash. There.
Oh, for my days in Afghanistan. Ambushes, poisons, spears, blood-curdling screams. Peace. It was wonderful.
I had just returned to my office after making a tour of the wards. I reached into the top drawer of my desk for a prescription slip. And there it was. I must admit it gave me quite a start. Of course, I notified Superintendent Pitt immediately.
And I notified you, of course.
Yes, an understandable reaction for anybody who's ever lived in Trinidad.
Trinidad?
Yes, Scotland Yard reputation for deduction isn't entirely groundless, you know.
But I've never lived in Trinidad.
You haven't? Well, how did you know the claw was a death warning?
Then it is. I told you it was.
Dr. Jonas, you must have known that, or you wouldn't have reacted as you did.
It was my decision to call the police.
But I knew about the chicken claw. I had read about the Faraday killing in the morning paper. And when the same symbol showed up here on my desk, it actually gave me quite a jolt. But why did you think I had been in Trinidad?
Dr. Jonas, did you ever by any chance meet a man called Howard Shackle?
No, never. At least not that I can recall.
And Faraday, had you ever heard of him?
Not before I had read this morning's paper.
Then you never traveled in a ship called the Gloria North?
Well, despite the fact that I'm employed here at the Marine Hospital, I've had actually very little experience at sea. To tell the truth, I've never even been on a cargo boat of any kind.
I see.
This whole thing seems to me like a practical joke. A bad one, I admit. But it doesn't make sense otherwise.
Either that or a maniac.
Why should anybody want to kill me?
I've got to get back to headquarters, Doctor, but I've assigned you a 24-hour guard. Unless you've got any more wild theories, Holmes, I think we're going to leave the doctor to get on with his work.
Don't jump to conclusions, Inspector. The chicken claw may still have something to do with Trinidad.
I suggest you don't leave your office until my men are posted outside, Doctor. Of course, you won't try anything in a crowded hospital, but I'd rather not take any chances.
Well, neither would I, Inspector. Thank you very much. Good day, sir.
Good day.
If you'll excuse me, Inspector, I'd better return to my office. If you should want me for any reason, please don't hesitate to call on me.
I'll do that. Thank you very much for your cooperation, Mr. Pitt. Good day.
Gentlemen.
Good day.
Chicken claws. This thing doesn't make sense.
I believe Superintendent Pitt was right. This is the work of a maniac.
I said that.
Yes, you said that.
Trinidad.
Trinidad. Why not Istanbul?
In Istanbul, they don't use the claw of a chicken. They use the ear of a pig.
Chickens. Pigs. I'm going back to headquarters. I'll see you later if you're still here.
You still think this has something to do with superstition in Trinidad?
Well, then we must find the link, Watson. There is always a link in histories of all murdered men. One bond which ties them all together.
Dr. Jonas? Yes. What can I do for you? Do you have an appointment?
Yes. In a way, I have.
I'm sorry, I didn't seem to find your...
No, you won't find it there, Doctor. This appointment was made a long time ago.
I beg your pardon?
5 years ago.
5 years ago? What are you trying to...
On board a ship, Dr. Jonas. The Gloria North. 5 years ago. Remember?
Who are you?
My name won't mean anything to you, Doctor.
What do you want?
I'm going to kill you. You must remember, Doctor, the last voyage you took on the Gloria North. The last voyage so many people took on that ship.
But it's not true. I don't know who you are, but I had nothing whatever to do with it. I was only the ship's doctor. I didn't issue the orders. I didn't even know about it until it was too late.
And you didn't do anything about it.
But what could I do?
You could have tried to stop it. You could have reported it. You could have done so much you didn't do, Doctor.
It's not true. It's not true. You've got to listen to me. You've got to listen to me. I swear to you, you've got to listen to me.
Something up your sleeve.
What a graphic expression. What does it mean?
You know exactly what it means? You're up to something.
Well, yes, you might put it that way.
And why didn't you let Inspector Lestrade in on it?
Well, I want to do a little investigation on my own first, and the good inspector mightn't approve of my methods.
I'm not sure that I shall either. If you think I'm going to become an accomplice in such... Now what are you doing?
We're going in.
Well, what are we going to do?
I'll show you when we get inside. And this is our records and personnel office. Here we keep all the records of all our employees. They're strictly confidential, of course, and may only be seen by... What's the meaning of this? Why, this paper basket is half full of... What's your name? Never mind. Take it outside and empty it. This is a hospital, not a college for the development of backward bacteria. And don't argue, and fetch a pail of water, and clean up the ink stains all over this floor. It's perfectly disgusting. And what did you say your name was? No, don't tell me. I may remember it and dismiss you. Now, hurry up, quickly. Go on, go on.
Yes, sir.
Holmes, what do you think you're doing? What on earth?
Well, that's the quickest way of getting rid of it. I want to have a look at the records of Dr. Jonas.
Now, why do you want to have a look at the records of Dr. Jonas?
Trinidad.
Oh, we're back on Trinidad, eh?
Yes, I'm always in Trinidad. Wait a minute, Trinidad is the link. Now you must find the bond.
But Dr. Jonas told us he'd never lived in Trinidad.
He also told us he never sailed aboard the Gloria North. If he lied about that, he could also lie about Trinidad.
But you say he lied. How do you know he lied?
Did you notice that he had a tattoo on the back of his hand?
No.
He had tried to eradicate it. But there was still the faint trace of an anchor with the initials GN, Gloria North. I believe that it's a fair assumption to assume that he sailed aboard the Gloria North with Mr. Faraday.
Well, now, that's sheer presumption, Holmes. GN could stand for some lady's name, Gertrude Nelson, or...
Here it is. I thought so. He was a ship's doctor for 5 years. And here's a letter of recommendation from the ship's chief officer, Howard Shackle.
Good heavens, and they were all members of the same crew.
Yes, Watson. Come on, quickly.
Where are we going?
Have another chat with Dr. Jones.
Holmes! Just like the others. Victim number 3.
That leaves one more to go.
What do you mean?
An able-bodied seaman, the ship's chief petty officer, the ship's doctor, and one more remain.
Who?
The captain, of course, the captain.
Yes?
Is Superintendent Pitt at home?
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid he isn't. Mr. Pitt isn't in at the moment. I was waiting for him myself.
Or just tell him that Sherlock Holmes called.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
Yes, that's right.
I've heard a great deal about you, Mr. Holmes.
Really?
I've read a great deal about you in the newspapers, about your work with Scotland Yard. Rather, of course, it's been read to me. I should very much like to talk to you, Mr. Holmes. Well, if you have the time, of course.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have the time.
Won't you come in?
Thank you.
I was just helping myself to a drink. Perhaps you'd care to join me.
Yes, I should like to.
Whiskey?
Well, have you a brandy?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Tell me, Mr. Vickers, do you often stay here with Mr. Pitt?
No, not very often. May I ask why you wanted to see the captain? Or would that mean divulging some very important secret of Scotland Yard?
No, I don't believe it's a secret at all. I merely happen to believe that Captain Pitt will be the next victim of the mad killer who is at present terrorizing all London.
Captain Pitt?
Yes.
Why? What possible connection could there be between Captain Pitt and such a murderer, and such a maniac?
Do you believe that the killer could be such a maniac?
Well, what else could he be?
He might be seeking revenge.
Revenge for what?
For something that happened in the Gloria North.
Gloria North?
Yes. It's a ship, a cargo vessel. And every man that has been killed to date was once a member of the crew of the Gloria North on that fateful voyage 5 years ago.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. How did you learn this?
Oh, it's very simple, really, Mr. Vickers. I happened to look it up in the records at Lloyd's shipping office.
I see. Why do you believe that Captain Pitt should be the next victim?
It's very simple again. Because Captain Pitt is the one surviving member of the crew at present living in London.
It's an extraordinary theory, Mr. Holmes. And have you any idea who this killer is?
Yes.
Who?
May I help myself to another brandy?
Yes, of course. Yes, let me get it for you.
Thank you.
You said you believe you know who the murderer is.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's only a little theory of mine, but I believe I do.
And do you know the motive for murder?
You know, it's remarkable, Mr. Vickers, how well you managed to find your way about, for one who is blind.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, find your way about this room, Mr. Vickers.
Oh, yes. Well, it wasn't very easy for me at first. I have come to know this apartment very well. Oh, not that I come here too often, but I have an excellent memory for such things. I have in my mind a picture of this room as clear as you have now.
I see. And what if the position of the furniture should be changed about?
Without my cane, I should be quite helpless. You were saying you had an idea who this killer is?
Yes. Picture, if you will, a man who lived in Trinidad. Emotional enough to murder. Strong enough to use a knife. And able to use it with accuracy and dispatch.
Do you hope to find a man who fits such a description, Mr. Holmes?
I have, Mr. Vickers.
Really? Who? Who fits such a description, Mr. Holmes?
You're not blind, you know.
I beg your pardon?
When you went to fetch my drink just now, I moved from there to here. And you noticed it.
Not because you spoke.
You spoke first. Where did you hide the body, Mr. Vickers? In that cupboard over there?
Don't!
Yes?
You must listen to me. Captain Pitt and the crew of the Gloria North were not primarily concerned with the cargo, or the cargo as we usually think of it. They were smuggling natives from Trinidad into England. I was married to a native, Mr. Holmes. A beautiful woman. And we had a beautiful child. Pitt came to me and offered to take them to England. The price was £100, the ship, the Gloria North. He guaranteed their safe arrival. I concluded the transaction. I paid the money. At 5 miles from Southampton, the Gloria North was approached by a patrol boat. Pitt became frightened. The natives were dragged overboard in chains. They were drowned. All the natives. And my wife. And my child. Swore then that I would take my revenge. It has taken me 5 years, Mr. Holmes. The men I killed deserve death.
Perhaps. But no man has the right to be judge and executioner.
I had. And I'm not finished yet, Mr. Holmes. There are others. And no one is going to stop me, not even you, Mr. Holmes.
Is more killing the answer?
It is my answer.
Before you strike, Mr. Vickers, look in the mirror.
I say, it's a bit early, Holmes. You expecting anybody?
No, boy. No, not.
Well, good morning, Mr. Holmes. Oh, am I glad to see you. Yeah, I'm sorry to come barging in on you like this, but I'm in trouble. See, the situation's a bad one. Oh, it's a real stinker. I'm in dead trouble. Now, if you get to lay your hand on it, it's a brand new tit for. See, now, you'll understand when I've explained it to you, see? Now, my name is Eddie Croker, and I'm chin deep in trouble. Right up to there. Oh, if my poor old grandmother could only see me now.
My name is Dr. Watson. This gentleman is Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Mr. Holmes, you're the only man who can save me. Now, you've got to do something to save me, see? Everything depends on you, you see? My life, my career, my future, well, the lot. Yes, well, it all depends on you, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, but what save you from what, Mr. Crocker? Well, if you can find the time, perhaps you'd like to sit down.
Yeah. Thank you. No, murder, I'm afraid.
What?
Just have been accused of murder. Me! Yeah, and I wouldn't harm the air on a fly's head. Not even on a prison fly. Yeah, I faint when I see blood. They're going to accuse me of murder. Yeah, Mr. Holmes, now, look, you're a man of intelligence and capacities and appetites like... See, you're a man of education.
Crocker? Did you say Harry Crocker?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, perhaps you've seen me perform at the local vaudeville theatre. Escape artist extraordinary. No bolts, chains, or shackles can contain me. Just like it says on the billboards.
Yes, I'm sure.
Mr. Crocker, who is accusing you of murdering what?
Who? Well, the police.
What?
Yeah, they come right in, and they say, you're guilty, Harry Crocker. Hey, and they whisk me away without saying another word. Mark you.
I say, Holmes, this man is a fugitive from the law.
Yeah, is a picture of me in there? Is it any good? I hope it's my right profile. It's the best. Oh, wait, what do you think of that?
It says here, that you allegedly killed a young chorus girl named Sally King last night.
Killed? I tried to get rid of her.
I should say that amounts to the same thing. It also said that you were taken into custody by the police.
That's right, yeah, that's what I said. But then, you see, I decided I had to go and see Mr. Holmes. And so, I left.
What? You left?
Yes.
Oh, how? Look here, Holmes, this man might be dangerous.
No. Don't worry about that, Dr. Watson. Easy-going Harry Crocker, that's what they call me. Always a smile and a song when things go wrong. Eh?
It's the police. They surrounded the house.
It's probably up to me. I just stuck in there for a moment so as not to embarrass you gentlemen.
You already have. We're not in the habit of harboring fugitives.
I wouldn't dream of asking you gentlemen to do anything that was contrary to your conscience. No, I wouldn't do that.
All right, Holmes, you were seen coming in here. You're treading on thin ice. Very thin ice. Oh. And what have you to say to this?
I don't know, Inspector. No, it's not my style at all. But if you really want the owner, he's in that...
Thank you, Holmes. I had a bad moment there.
Harboring criminals, obstructing the police in the execution of their duties, giving false statements to the police.
That's remarkable. Truly remarkable. I must say, that fella has the most remarkable flair for disappearing, Watson. Don't you agree?
Well, I'd prefer he'd practice somewhere else.
Inspector, what's the case against Harry Crocker?
He's a murderer. As if you didn't know.
Yes, you inferred as much, didn't you? But what are the facts, my dear fellow?
He's a performer at the Empire Music Hall. Last night he left with one of the chorus girls.
This Miss Sally King?
Yes, that's right. Short time after that, she was found in the alley, dead, strangled.
I see. I'd say you had a pretty slim case, you know.
The stage doorkeeper had them quarreling on the way out. And a newspaper boy has testified to the fact that Crocker came out of the alley alone. Not so slim now, is it?
I think Lestrade's got the right man this time, Holmes.
And Crocker denied all this?
Not at all. He's admitted the truth of every statement, point by point.
Well, then I don't see what all this...
Here, wait a minute. Here, we had a quarrel, all right. Yes, we quarreled. But I never killed her, so may I drop dead.
Where on earth did you come from?
Well, Mr. Crocker, let me be the first to congratulate you. Absolutely inspired. Now, tell me, how did you do it? How did you manage it, eh?
Yeah. Simple. You only have to learn, Mr. Holmes, is a few basic tricks on my business, and the rest is chicken's feed.
Officer! You're under arrest for murder, Crocker. I warn you any more of your tricks and I'll be the worst for you. I promise you that.
Hey, Mr. Holmes, that girl was only trying to capitalize on my publicity. Of course. Yeah, I gave her a smile maybe once or twice, but you know how these fruses are. But that's all. That's it.
Yeah, take him away. And try and keep hold of him this time.
Hey, Mr. Holmes, please. You're going to do, you must do something for me, Mr. Holmes.
We'll do our best.
Oh,
Mr.
God,
Crocker.
yes.
But you better go quietly now. You go quietly.
Hey, quietly?
Yes.
All right. But don't forget, will you?
I shall.
You won't forget.
No, I
You
shall.
promise.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Hey, Mr. Holmes, you won't forget me now, will you? You'll do your best to save me, won't you? Please, promise. Well, I could put old grandmother going to see me now.
I'm warning you officially, Holmes. Don't interfere with this.
That's really remarkable, Watson. Absolutely remarkable. Have you any idea how possibly he could conceal himself in that closet?
Don't push Lestrade too far, Holmes. He's been after your hide for a long time.
Yes. Would you care to accompany me to the music hall tonight, Watson?
Why, are you on the trail of something, Holmes?
Several things. First of all, I should like to know why Harry Crocker killed this woman, if he did. And if he didn't, why should anybody want to make out that he did?
No, I think Lestrade's got the right man this time, Holmes.
You really? Well, we shall see. We shall see.
Holmes? that afternoon, Holmes and I went along to the Empire Music Hall. Not to be entertained, mind you, though I dare say the day gave promise of that. We stopped for a moment to chat with the news vendor who repeated the story he had told Inspector Lestrade. He had been standing on that very spot the previous evening when Harry Crocker passed him coming from the stage door exit. Crocker had definitely been alone, and what's more, he'd been in a temper. I must say Holmes did little to break down the fellow's story.
Good afternoon. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Oh, yes, indeed. I've heard of you, Mr. Holmes. My name's Charlie Willis. I suppose you've come about Sir Harry Crocker's trouble.
Yes, I have. Tell me, is there any other exit from backstage to that alley out there?
Oh, none, sir. The only other way out is round through the front of the house.
Then anyone going from this area to that alley would have to pass your desk on the way.
Yes.
I presume you remain on duty throughout all performances?
Well, I know what you're getting at, sir. But like I told the police, as soon as Harry walked out, this girl came chasing after him. Ooh, buzzing like a hornet she was.
And where did you see her next?
Oh, not until Miss Zaza came screaming back through that door. I ran out and found the girl lying there, dead.
Then I understand that neither Mr. Crocker nor Miss King returned through that door last night after you saw them leave.
I'm afraid that's it, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, Holmes, I'm afraid Inspector Lestrade has got his foolproof case.
Granted, of course, that the inspector himself is foolproof. Miss Zaza, where might she be found now?
Well, the girl's dressing room.
Which one?
Oh, they all use the same one. It's the second door on the left, down there. Get a knock before you go in.
Oh, we shall, sir, I assure you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Willis. Good afternoon. What's the...
It's a pleasure to be of service to you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Well, what is it?
Oh, excuse me, madam. I'd like to have a word with Miss Zaza. Is that...
It can't possibly. She's busy. We have a show to do, you know.
Yes, here I come in my gonfalon. La 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 la. Carry on, lad. Mr. Holmes, I knew you would let me down. Even Dr. Watson, it was a real pleasure to see you again.
Yes, but Crocker, the police.
I expect they'll be along soon.
But how did you get away this time?
Gave a twist and a twirl. Am I looking one way? I grabbed the other. Mr. Holmes, have you cleared me yet?
Well, not quite yet, Harry, but it'd be easier if we could have a word with Miss Zaza. But unfortunately, some old busybody in there won't let us in.
Oh, Bessie?
Yes.
You wait a minute, huh?
Come right in, gentlemen.
It's a most uncomfortable business, really. Oh, I beg your pardon. Gentlemen, this is Miss Zaza, singer extraordinary. Now, Paddy, tell Mr. Holmes everything he wants to know, and don't be shy.
All right, Harry. What would you gentlemen like to know?
Oh, well, we're sorry to inconvenience you, Miss Zaza, but,
That's all right.
I understand it was you who first discovered Miss King's body.
Yes, I did. It was just horrible. 1 minute she was standing here next to me, right where you are now, Mr. Holmes. I could touch her. And the next, oh, it was just horrible.
Yes, of course, it must have been. Then you were here when Miss King came off the stage last night, is that right?
Of course. She came in here very angry and in a very big hurry. She tore up her costume. Excuse me. Then she put on her clothes and she ran right out again.
I see. Was she in a hurry to meet Mr. Crocker?
Was she? I don't want to repeat what she said. You understand.
No, of course not. I quite understand. Then, just to be quite certain, she rushed in here to change her clothes, and then she...
Put on a locket.
Locket?
What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, you, eh? You let me go. You let me go. What do you think you're doing? Let me go. Yeah, God, save me. You're arresting an innocent man.
I thought I'd find a bunch of you here together. You'll have a great deal of explaining to do, Holmes.
I should be delighted to, Lestrade. But first let Miss Zaza finish what she was about to tell me.
What does she know about it?
I was only going to say that Sally wore a locket that Harry gave her when we first opened here. She couldn't wear it during the show, but she always put it on immediately afterwards.
Locket? What's all this about a locket?
A little trinket. It didn't amount to a thing.
Did this Miss King wear this locket last night before she left the theatre?
Oh, yes, always. She said she wouldn't be caught dead without it. Oh.
Did you find this locket on the body, Lestrade?
He hasn't changed since last night. We haven't been able to hold him long enough to search.
Here, I can explain all this, Inspector. I can explain everything because I'm innocent, you see. I'm innocent.
Oh, poor Harry. Why did you murder her?
And now, we return to the case of Harry Crocker.
Don't usually get morning visitors around here, even with police permission.
Here's the little lady.
Okay. And the clothes she was wearing, have you got them?
Yes, sir. One bare minute.
Thank you.
Obviously strangled.
From the position of the finger marks, it appears she was facing her assailant.
Yeah.
Yet her fingernails, which are rather long, show no signs of a struggle.
I can't follow you, Holmes.
Holmes? Did you see what you did? You didn't try to fight me or beat me off. You merely pushed my hands away.
Yes, that's right.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to strike you.
Why?
I didn't want to injure you.
But I was choking you.
I didn't take that seriously.
Exactly.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, you didn't take me seriously because you know me too well. But say my attack had come at the end of a savage argument.
Well, that would have been different.
Ah, now you're getting to it, Watson.
By Jove, Holmes, you mean that the girl in Crocker had a savage argument, she'd have clawed his face?
Yes, but she didn't.
Then whoever attacked her, she knew very well. And Harry Crocker's telling the truth.
And the problem becomes, who is lying?
Here they are, just like they come off her.
Oh, that's very good of you, but I don't think we shall need them now. And thank you very much for your assistance. Good day.
Where are we off to, Holmes?
Well, we're going to the theatre, where I believe we will provide what they call an added distraction.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, it's Dr. Woodson. The police have just been asking for you. Where have you hidden this time? Hidden him?
Harry's obviously escaped again. He's most extraordinary fellow, isn't he, Mr.
If you're responsible for this, Holmes...
Now, look here, Inspector. Holmes and I have only just arrived here. And after all, it isn't the first time he's given you the slip, is it?
I'm surprised at you, Dr. Watson. A man of your professional reputation and military background, I'm surprised at you.
An excellent portrait of the late Miss King, what, Holmes?
In happier times, Watson.
What's on there?
Not again, Harry. Don't pop us around, I hope. I think I ought to warn you, Inspector Lestrade's waiting outside.
Well, I had to drop in here to give him the slip. Do you know, I never had been able to work out this trunk trick. My father was a wizard. Good thing you happened to come along.
It's a fascinating business, Harry. Do you mean to say it's possible to get out of one of these baskets unaided?
Oh, my father did it twice a day on the stage. Used to have exhibitions where they locked him inside and threw him in the river. And up he'd come, free and smiling. Great sport, the old man. Rest his soul.
He's passed on, then?
Last time they threw him in the river.
I thought so. Get him!
Let me go. Here, wait a minute, what are you doing? Here, come on, here, what are you doing? I'm an innocent man, I am. Here, what are you doing here? Listen, Inspector, listen. Listen, please. You've got to believe me. I'm an innocent man. I never killed that girl, Inspector. I took her out after the show once or twice with a drink, and then we were dancing a bit, and that's all I'm
going to put you where I can keep an eye on you. You've slipped for the last time, my slippery little man.
Hey! Here! Let it go! Take it off!
Oh, just one moment, Inspector. Tell me, Harry, did Miss King join the show in Manchester, or had you met her before that?
No, she joined up in Manchester. I never saw her before that. Stage-struck kid, you know the type.
Wait a minute, Holmes. How did you know about this girl being in Manchester?
Well, all her clothes had Manchester shop labels. And this portrait of her was both drawn and signed in Manchester, as you will notice by the date, May 1897. Oh, Harry, I've had a certain amount of experience with lockpicking, in a purely amateur way, you understand. Now, I wondered, do you suppose that this little piece of wire of 3/16 diameter would in any way manipulate this lock? Say we inserted it through here like this, and then bent the loop.
That's a good idea. That
Wait a minute, Holmes. Nonsense like that at a time like this. Take him out of here. Hey! Hey!
Excuse me, Inspector.
Hold on to him. Hold on to him, see? No, not like this. No, not like this. With both hands, you understand? With both hands.
No. Hey, Mr. Holmes!
That is the end of the Harry Crocker case.
I do beg your pardon. I didn't notice that you...
It was my fault, Dr. Watson. Oh, look, I spilled my makeup on your coat.
Yes,
I'm terribly
of course, that's it. And don't apologize, young lady. We're all indebted towards you.
I beg your pardon?
You've just proved that Harry Crocker couldn't possibly have murdered Miss King. Here, Lestrade, I'll carry to come over here, would you?
What do you want now, Holmes?
Well, let's settle that. So now, Harry, perhaps you'd run through that trunk escape for me, eh?
Oh, no, you don't, Holmes. This is far from settled. Far from settled.
I must say, Holmes, that even I find it difficult to follow your reasoning.
You do, Watson? About what?
About murder, Holmes. A girl has been murdered.
That's certainly true, Lestrade. And if I were you, I'd devote more time to apprehending the real criminal and stop annoying Mr. Crocker here.
That's right. You stop annoying me. See, you stop annoying me.
Now, look here, you.
Excuse me, please. Willis?
Yes? Did you want me, Mr. Holmes?
Not I, Mr. Willis. But I believe Inspector Lestrade does. For murder.
I don't understand, Mr. Holmes.
Then let me explain a little, Mr. Willis. First, there is the obvious connection between you and Miss King. Both of you lived for a number of years in Manchester.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that
The girl's clothes and picture came from Manchester. She joined the show there, her first job as an entertainer. Mr. Willis here wears a Manchester school badge. His desk is covered with clippings of a Manchester cricket team, showing a loyalty of long attachment. And if you require anything further, well, he's just admitted it himself. I'd wager, too, that you were instrumental in getting her a job with this company.
Well, what if I did? She could dance a little. She was very pretty, and
you thought she was throwing away her prettiness on Mr. Crocker.
Well, I advised her against seeing him, yes. After all, I felt responsible for finding her a job in the company.
Not responsible, Mr. Willis. Jealous. And jealous enough to kill.
That's not true. I saw her go out after Harry, and next thing I knew, she was dead.
So you told us. And so the entire case against Mr. Harry Crocker rested upon your testimony. But you overlooked something.
What was that?
Miss King did go outside to speak to Harry, and they did quarrel. But then he left, and she came back.
Is that true? Not a word. She never came back through that door.
The sleeves and collar of her dress still bore traces of her stage makeup, and it was found on her body. Yet she herself wore no makeup at all at the time of her death. We checked that, didn't we, Watson?
Absolutely none, Inspector. Good man, Holmes.
Miss Zaza testified that Miss King didn't have time to remove her makeup before rushing after Harry. Yet how else, then, could she have been found without makeup? Unless she had returned and removed it.
And when she returned, Mr. Willis...
Well, you've mixed things up.
Don't tempt me, Charlie. I owe you a few as it is.
She played me along till she had the job here. She didn't care about Harry or about anybody but herself. She deserved what she got.
Take him out. Holmes, now where's he gone?
Why, I don't know. Well, listen.
You've done it, Mr. Holmes. You've done it.
Eureka! Yes, I got it. Look. By passing this spring here, I get this little wire, pass it through against the spring-loaded catch on the outside, you see. By pressing it in at an angle of 45 degrees, I release the catch against that thimble, that arm of the thing, and it unlocks automatically. And then, hey...
Mister.
Well, isn't it rather late for a young lady to be out alone? Do you live here?
No.
Then you must be visiting here, are you?
My name is Frances Elizabeth Wright. I live at 67 Tivoli Road. I'm lost.
Oh, you're lost.
Could you take me home, please? I'm afraid.
I should say I will. Come on.
That's the way it began. Nothing extraordinary. For in a large city like London, a lost child is such a common occurrence that many a far-seeing bobby arms himself with a bag of chocolates in addition to his nightstick. No one suspected that this was the beginning of a case that was to rock all England.
All right, if you insist. I know this man isn't going to do us any good. But what's the use of talking to you? Just as stubborn as your mother.
I suspect we're having visitors.
Oh, really?
23 and 27. Come along, Nebuchadnezzar. I don't think you're quite dressed to receive attractive young ladies. Now, here you go. Won't you come in?
Mr. Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
At your service, sir.
Martini. George Martini is my name. This is my daughter, Margaret, who is of the stubborn opinion that you can help her.
It will be a privilege, sir. Oh, may I introduce my very good friend, Dr. Watson?
How do you do?
How do you do, sir? Oh, yes. Won't you sit down? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. How can I be of any assistance to you?
This is rather a confidential matter.
Oh, yes, yes. Dr. Watson is both the soul of discretion and my invaluable colleague in all my cases, especially the more delicate ones.
I see. Well, there's this fellow, Richard Trevor is his name, who's been courting Margaret here. A sly one, if I ever saw one. I could tell by the shape of his ears, and the fact that he belonged to that upstart Shield and Castle club.
There was nothing wrong with his ears. They were beautiful, both of them.
Nevertheless, he gave her the impression that he was going to see me last night and ask for her hand in marriage. Instead, the scoundrel sent me some fantastic note about being detained and then never appeared at all.
I want you to find out what happened to him.
What did Mr. Trevor say in his note?
That he would be detained because he had run into a little girl who was lost and was taking her home.
Have you made any inquiries at his home?
Yes, with Father, of course. I don't think it's genteel to go to a man's rooms, even if he is your fiancé.
Quite right. Quite right.
There was no sign of him, but his clothes were all there. He wouldn't run off without his clothes, would he?
No, hardly.
The pure guess.
A deduction. Just as I deduced that you have a scar on the left side of your head, which you received in a naval battle.
I'll be bound. How did you know that?
Well, the right-handed man normally parts his hair on the left. Your parting is on the right, thereby indicating that you've changed it at some time or another to hide a mark. As to how you got it, that's obvious to me by the fact that you carry on your watch chain the insignia of His Majesty's ship Assault, which everyone remembers distinguished herself heroically off the coast of Africa.
Well done, Holmes. I declare, well done.
Will you investigate Mr. Holmes?
We'll look into the case immediately, Miss Martini. And as soon as we have any information for you, we'll let you know.
I shall be forever in your debt.
Or I will be after I see his bill. Here's our address.
That won't be necessary, sir. I saw it marked on your hatband when you came in. If you'll forgive me, sir, a rather extraordinary precaution against the loss of a bowler only worth 2 guineas.
Come, dear.
Not long after moving in with Sherlock Holmes, I had come to the conclusion that his mind was as organized as his housekeeping was not. He was, without a doubt, the most perfect reasoning, observing machine I had ever encountered. And just watching him think had become sheer fascination. I tried to put myself into his brain now and deduce what had happened to the missing Mr. Trevor. Did it occur to you he might have had an accident and even now be lying in a hospital at this very moment?
You, being a doctor, would think of that. But if that were the case, surely the hospital would have informed someone by now.
Maybe he skipped off and left her then. There's no guarantee he won't come back for his clothes or have them sent on to him.
I'd grant that if he hadn't sent that note. A man deserting a girl isn't likely to send a note at all. And if he did, he couldn't conceive, as Mr. Martini put it, of such a fantastic one. The case is more than complex, Watson. And when we solve it, we shall also know what became of the others.
What others?
Oh, Watson, would you pass me my tobacco pouch?
Well, where is it?
It's in the toe of the Persian slipper, under your chair.
All right. There you are.
Oh. Thank you, Watson.
Now, what others?
Well, it's come to my attention during the past 2 weeks that 7 men have disappeared, totally evaporated from the face of London. They had no reason to run away, every reason to stay. Trevor fits perfectly into this fabric.
You mean then that there's more in this than just the disappearance of that young lady's fiancé?
Unless you accept 8 consecutive coincidences. Could you accompany me this afternoon?
Where?
To the last place where Trevor must have been before he met the little girl.
But you don't even know where that was.
I'd say it was the upstart Sheldon Castle Club.
Why there?
Well, if you were about to confront a man like Mr. Martini to ask for the hand of his daughter in marriage, what would you do first?
I'd probably have a couple of stiff drinks first.
And if you were a member? At the Sheldon Castle Club, eh?
By Jove, Holmes, of course. That's just what I would do.
You see, Watson? You've been of invaluable assistance to me already.
But you must tell us if he was here last night. He's missing. We're trying to find him.
It's no use, sir. You'll have to do without my help. This is a gentleman's club.
What has that got to do with it?
He may not want to be found, if you know what I mean, sir.
Now, look here.
That's the way it is, sir. I'm sworn to preserve the privacy of our members. And having 2 little tots to feed, I'm not one to invite getting the sack.
I say, where have you been? This is meant to be your case, you know, and I've been doing all the investigating.
Yeah, do you know that Trevor was here last night?
How do you know?
Well, to my utter amazement, one of my keys fitted the door to the office. I went through all the chits and found one signed by him. It's just as you thought. He boasted his courage with the aid of stimulants from the bar.
Do you mean you've broken into the office?
Do you want to have us arrested? Us? Yes, by keeping the barman occupied, you served as my accomplice.
Now, really, Holmes, you've gone too far.
Now, the thing to do is to find the carriage that both Trevor and the little girl took.
How do you know they didn't walk?
Well, if she lived near enough to walk home, is it likely that Trevor would have sent a message saying he was going to be detained?
What extraordinary reasoning.
Not extraordinary at all, my dear fellow. Really quite ordinary.
Oh, what on earth do you think you're doing, Mike? Finding the cabbie who picked up Trevor and the little girl was a matter of stationing ourselves at the hack stand outside the Shield and Castle Club and doggedly questioning every driver who stopped there. One finally remembered the pair, but owing to brisk business that night, could not be at all sure where he set them down. The address he brought us to was a guess, and from the looks of it, a very bad one. Well, I think we're on a wild goose chase. Doesn't look as if anyone's lived here for a long time.
Do you realize these papers are at least a week old?
Well, then the cabbie made a mistake. He's brought us to the wrong address.
Do you know, without very much difficulty, I think I might be able to...
Holmes, please, not again.
You good fellow, keep a good lookout, will you?
Look, Holmes, this is housebreaking. We can go to prison for years for this. You can't just go opening doors all over London just because... Holmes, look, there's somebody coming.
Just stand in front of me and behave quite normally, eh?
What's the normal behavior for housebreaking?
You coming?
Look here, Holmes, the doctor doesn't do this sort of thing. I'm sure it's unethical. You can't expect me to... Holmes! What are we looking for?
I'm not quite sure yet.
You won't find anything here. You said yourself the house has been unoccupied for the last week. Thieves in the night, that's what we are.
A child's been here recently.
Oh, what makes you think that?
Do you remember as a youngster, Watson, penciling in moustaches on the faces of the advertisements?
I suppose so. But what's that got to do with it?
When I looked at those newspapers outside, I noticed that someone had penciled in a handlebar moustache on a woman advertising headache powder. I'd assumed that a child did it. More than that, since the papers were only a day old, I'd also assumed that a child has been here very recently.
Why should the child bring Trevor here to an unoccupied house?
That, Watson, is the core of our problem. Excuse me a minute.
Huh? Oh. Good heavens.
Trevor? Fairly safe assumption, Watson. Yes. And from the pallor of his skin, I'd say he'd recently been given an overdose of strychnine. I'd also deduce that he's the 8th victim of a very strange murderer.
Dash the tea, Holmes. I'm waiting for some word from you.
About what?
Well, about the murder. Ever since we got back here, you've behaved as if nothing had occurred. And yet I'd wager anything that you're hot with some theory as to who's done it and why.
I'm afraid we've run out of Indian. I think we've got some China, if I can find it.
My guess is it's a cream passionnel.
Are you ruling out the robbery motive? Trevor was left without a shilling.
Oh, that's just some sort of a smokescreen. After all, she... Good heavens, Holmes, what on earth do you think you're doing? Look, snake poison.
Oh, don't be silly, Watson. It's China tea. Disregard the labels. I ran out of tin.
Here, are you sure?
Yes, I'll stake my reputation on it. You'll get to you, that is. Rather late for a caller. Good evening, Dr. Watson.
Hello, Zog.
Ah, hello, Wilkins. Good evening, Mr. Holmes, sir. I've got a message for you, sir, from Inspector Lestrade. A welcome addition to the day. A message from the good inspector. We've found another corpse, sir. It was in an empty house in Hammersmith this time. The facts are still the same. Robbery and strychnine poisoning. Oh, is he one of the 7 who disappeared lately? Yes, sir. How did you know? Well, I suspect that the other 6 will end up in unoccupied houses before very long. I think you'd better carry out a search in every unoccupied house in London. But this is July, sir, and everybody's away on holiday. The number of empty houses must be hundreds. Well, it's that, or wait until September, when everyone comes back and finds his own corpse. It'd be a very unfortunate situation for the good inspector. To say the least, sir. I'd better give the inspector your advice, sir.
Yes, you must let us know what he says.
That might be rather embarrassing. Good night, Mr. Holmes. Good night, Doctor.
Good night. You know, Holmes, you were right. Trevor's disappearance was linked with the other 7. But what kind of fiend can be at the bottom of it?
Well, we'll know more about it when we return from Brighton.
Brighton?
Yes, unless you'd rather not pursue this any further. There's a 6:10 train leaving in the morning.
6:08. Why Brighton?
Because that's where R.J. Cookson lives.
The place is R.J. Cookson.
He's the man who owns the house in which Trevor was killed.
How on earth did you find that out? Oh, no, never mind.
It is tea, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was.
Have you ever heard anything so incredible? A corpse in my fireplace. And a stranger at that.
Rather inconsiderate of someone, I must say.
Why, when the police brought the news last night, I thought someone was pulling my leg. My fireplace. Really, I ask you.
I'd say because the murderer knew you'd be away, knew that the house would be unoccupied, and that you wouldn't come back at an embarrassing moment.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. Absolutely right. The culprit was acquainted with all my plans, and not wanting the corpse to be found in his own fireplace, chose mine.
Precisely.
But who could that be? I vouched that a full regiment of people knew of my plans to leave London.
Then our task is to narrow down that regiment.
How? You have me breathless.
First of all, has anyone else the key to your house?
No, not that I know of. Yes. I once gave my key to the greengrocer to deliver a parcel.
Ah.
But he gave it back.
Oh.
But bosh and bother, supposing a key wasn't used at all. Whoever did it could have used a tool or something and jimmied his way into my house. I've heard of those things being done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
We found all the windows and doors locked.
I'm afraid you've escaped me.
Now again, Mr. Cookson, are you quite sure that no one else has a key to your house?
Well, now, really, after all, I don't hand them out like calling cards to every... Wait. There's this charwoman who comes to my house once a week to clean up. But, oh, no, she couldn't hurt a fly.
Well, what's her name?
Mrs. Enid. But really, she couldn't be less harmless. She's 60 years old if she's a day. You'd take her for your own grandmother.
Yes, but you know she has a daughter.
Daughter? Well, now, really, a woman of 60 isn't bound to have a little girl.
Well, what about a niece or a granddaughter?
Granddaughter? Now that I think of it, she does have one. About 7 years old. She recently came to live with her.
Where does Mrs. Enid live?
I have her address for... If you please. Right here in my trousers.
Do you really think it could be the old woman?
Well, a charwoman has the ability to go anywhere in London.
Ah, yes. Wait. 322 Radcliffe Way.
322 Radcliffe Way.
To look at her, you'd never think she could hurt a fly. You'd take her for your own grandmother. Poison murders? No. Impossible, Mr. Holmes, impossible.
Grandma, must we play the game tonight?
Of course. Don't you like playing it?
I don't like staying on the street alone.
It'll only be for a little while. You'll find someone to bring you back, and Grandma'll have company again.
What happened to the last company we had?
Oh, he went home after a while. But come on, let's say it. Where do you live?
At 67 Tivoli Road.
No, that was the last place. Your address is now 120 Claridge Street.
I forgot.
All right. Now, come on, let's say it again. Where do you live?
120 Claridge Street.
And again?
120.
What do you think, Holmes?
Well, we'll know definitely in an hour's time. Come on. Oh, hello. Oh, well, it's pretty late for a little girl like you to be out on her own. What's your name?
My name is Frances Elizabeth Wright.
I see. And where do you live?
I live at 120 Claridge Street. I'm lost.
Oh, dear. That would mistake you. Oh, come along, then.
You must come in and try some of my divinity fudge. It's the least I can offer you for your kindness in bringing Francis home.
Well, that's very kind of you, but really I ought to be getting along.
It's just been made. Delicious. You'll make an old woman very happy if you'll try the first slice.
Oh, very well, then. I am rather partial to divinity fudge.
Francis.
Thank you.
Now, come and sit right here at the table. Now, say good night to the kind gentleman, then off to bed.
Grandma, you never let me stay up with the company.
That's because little girls must have their sleep. But now we've met the gentleman, perhaps he'll come again in the daytime.
Will you?
I should love to.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, birdies.
Isn't she a lovely girl? And she'll grow up into a beautiful woman and have a life of ease. Yes, that's the important thing. A life of ease. Time to enjoy the world and... Here, you're waiting for some fudge, and I'm prattling away. Here it is. And a glass of cold milk to go with it.
Won't you join me?
Oh, no. My doctor would never permit it. I only prepare this sort of thing for people who drop in, like you.
I see. Smells very good.
If I have one speciality, it's divinity fudge. You'll find it heavenly. What's the matter?
Nothing. I just wanted to give the birds a bit first.
Birds don't eat fudge.
Oh, yes, they do. They love it. Come on, old cat. Have a...
No, you can't. Who are you?
I'll take that, Mrs. Enid. Thank you.
money for the child. That's why I did it. I didn't want her to grow up into a tired rag of a charwoman. I wanted her to have a life of ease and the things I've seen other people have. You understand?
Yes.
Will she be taken care of?
You need worry, Mrs. Enid.
I wish now I hadn't tried to poison you. You might have visited us again as you promised, and we'd have been such good friends.